In order to make sense of our complex economic and financial systems, we're going to take you to a remote community in the mountains of Colorado. This is where Nathan, the last mountain man, lived.
Nathan was the real thing. Nathan's goal was to be the last mountain man.
Nathan was the last of his breeds, a dying breed. There wasn't and never will be another Nathan. I think Nathan had a harder life than any of us can imagine. He died when he was 66 years old. He looked like he was 106. I mean, he battled the elements all the time. He was up here in 5-foot snowstorms out in the woods, just trying to survive.
Nathan chose to live outside of our modern world. He eschewed money. He had no savings. He earned no income. He had no phone, no internet, no credit cards. He used his ingenuity and immense skill as a hunter and fisherman to live off the land.
Nathan told me that he snared the bunnies. He would set little strings out, and the bunnies would put their foot in the strings, and he would catch them.
But I know he trapped them. Of course, he fished a lot.
And he was a great fisherman. He caught a lot of trout.
His lifestyle was so basic and so simple. No telephones to answer, no bills to pay. I mean, literally no bills to pay. I mean, he figured out a way to live in a world without money, in a world without bills.
Try as he might, he could not satisfy all his wants from his own initiative. There were some things the forest could not provide, such as protective winter clothes, boots, fish hooks, and most importantly, chocolate and coffee.
Chocolate was his favorite.
Yeah.
Loved chocolate. Coffee was his other favorite. He drank more coffee than anyone I ever met.
For these precious items, Nathan would hitchhike into the town of Nederland, where he would barter, trade fresh trouts and rabbits for the things he needed.
He would come in with his bloody bunnies, and his bunnies in a plastic bag, or with fish. He'd come in with his fish.
By bartering the way he did with rabbits, same with fish, he kind of had a handle on what he could get in exchange. And I think he crafted his life in that way.
Oh, he thought that he was providing a real outstanding opportunity to eat high-quality things.
He would go along and trade people either fresh rabbit or fresh trout for numerous things.
That was his way to survive, to get the gear he needed: coffee, chocolate, beans, canned goods, maybe a carton of fresh milk to take home.
Barter requires what economists call a coincidence of wants. If Nathan wants chocolate, he must find someone with a surplus of chocolate who would like rabbit meat. Finding this coincidence of wants is exceedingly difficult.
Who's got what I need? Do they want trout? Do they want rabbits? What are they going to want? And it's the art of the deal. I mean, you don't just, it's not like Walmart where you write a check at the cash register and walk out to your car. It's the whole art of the deal of how do I get a ride to who I need to go see? What time of day is it? How do my hunting and fishing trips line up with when I'm going to go do this so that the kill is fresh? So I've got fresh kill to trade with.
In reality, the people of Nederland and Ward accepted Nathan's goods, not because they were needed, but because they valued and admired his independence and his spirit.
I mean, the people you meet who actually knew him are honored that they knew him because he's a legend. And if they could support him by bartering with him and honoring, I mean, knowing that this is the greatest gift he has to give you, even though you don't need this rabbit. That is, I mean, it was gold to him.
Nathan believed he was bartering a good value. In reality, he was trading on his goodwill.
Nathan was bartering, but it was a different kind of bartering because most people weren't going to take the dead trout out of his pocket. You know what I mean? Or the bloody bunny, you know? But they were going to take Nathan's intentions. So Nathan was a guy who traded his good intentions for what he needed in this world.
Although Nathan was greatly admired by the community, few people actually choose to live this way. Most of us are part of the economic and financial systems that enable trade, consumption, saving, and investing. These systems are essential to our modern way of life, and to make best use of them, we need to understand how they work.